All right, how we doing, folks? We're finally going to move on to Act 3 today. We just got to beat Grandmother Silk, and we're good. There's really not much else to do with that. We did everything else, every other quest. We got every item, every tool, every quest, all that stuff. We're done with Act 2. Done with exploration, done with everything. So let's get cracking. So it took just over 15 hours. I'd say that's probably as good as it's gonna get, considering, you know, we did have to fight some bosses a few times, but I can't imagine there's even a full hour's worth of extraneous time. So here we go. Alright, so for Grandmother Silk, let's just choose the correct tool. I don't think attacks are going to be very useful. I'd say the flies are good, cog flies. The vault vessels could be good. I think the flies are the best. She does kind of shift around a bit, and so that'll help out somewhat. She's not the hardest boss. But again, let's just take a look at tools and things, right? We have all but one ability. We get the last one in Act 3. We have every tool, every red tool. Blue tool, we get one more in Act 3 from fighting the Pinterest. We get a kind of revised version of this one after the next Toribio, whatever the hell his name is, fight in Act 3. We already got the upgrade for the Druid's Eye. So yeah, we're good there. We already gave the snare to the shaming guy, so we're all set. We got every yellow tool. And we got all the silk spool. We're going to get 4 more fragments in Act 3. We're going to get the final weapon upgrade in Act 3. And our tools and everything maxed out. I think we're at it. I don't think we can do anything else here, so let's get moving. To the Terminus. And we'll just save here. Let's make sure we're good. It's just a straight shot up, because we already explored everything else about the cradle, at least for what we can see now, at the end of last stream, so. We gotta talk to Shaman. He's like, I'm getting out of here. So basically, what he's done is give us an alternate ending when we defeat the boss. We can play the needle in instead of binding her. And doing that allows us to send her to the void, and that starts Act 3. I recommend saving the cogflies till Phase 2. She's not really that bad. Gotta do your best to avoid spears. Bad timing. Oh, got me. That lucked out. Alright, Phase 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just gotta move out of the way of this debris. She's gonna summon spikes from the ground. Oops. And you can actually hit them to get rid of them. Just 2 shots like that. Ooh, that's gonna cost me. Oh. Saved by the bell. And then we do the needle in. That was hilarious. Totally lucked out there with the dice. It's fine. Not the hardest fight, but let's try to do a little bit better than that. I'm sure you can get it. Unskippable cutscene. Alright, can't skip the credits. But, yeah. So there's Act 2. Totally lucked out. That was kind of funny. I was not playing really well because the boss is kind of a pushover. You can just, you know, brute force it. You don't really need too much strategy. It's not that bad. Other bosses, though, you got to be a little bit more attentive in Act 3. Pretty much all of the other bosses require a massive amount of concentration. There's no real slouches. Trobio. That's what it was. Trobiani. Such a good game, though I do wish you could skip this, but whatever. It's not that long. All right, there we go. Let's get on with it. That's not bad. 15 hours, about 15 and a half hours to get to Act 3. So we still have almost 15 hours to get to the end of Act 3, which should be plenty of time. This is always funny. You gotta, like, attack just to get to the save. Now I want to try something here, because I heard you can do this, and this is possibly a tip for Steel Soul, if you are going through that. Which is, we need to quit out, come back, maybe after we do a little bit of walking here, after we wake up. Reason being, it's just sort of annoying this beginning, because you get, like, just a few hit points, but apparently if you quit out, come back, you get full. So we'll see if that's the case. Also annoying, you're on the Hunter's Crest, so your crest switches. Yeah, I don't really understand that. Why do we... You only get that many hit. 4 points. Alright, Alright, so what happens if we quit now? Let's see. If we come back, does it give us full? Or do we only have, like, the 4 points? Oh. So, that's interesting. I don't know if it's necessarily a bug, but it's strange that just doesn't give you full health from the get-go. So there's a tip. If you're doing Steel Soul, this would be recommended. Otherwise, this challenge room coming up is probably going to end your run. Careful event. Nice. Good. Just keep your distance as best you can. Just watch for those things. Not bad, but still annoying. Great. While I understand this thematically with the story, it's very annoying. It's super annoying.
Sacradela. Fadastama. Oh, Benventra. Fayamala.
Da, Fenistra.
Oh, Benventra.
Haspin?
Fayamala. Fayamala.
Okay, I don't think there's any new quests or anything yet.
Oh, Liame.
Nothing new. I don't think they're going to sell anything else at all, actually. Alright, so now we can change our crest. It's very annoying that it auto switches it for you, and it change. Okay, good. Now we're on the right ability.
Cadestre.
So one of the first things you'll notice is you can't get up here. This is blocked off. So what we're going to do, we're just going to run to the High Halls bench. So I want to say that's like the closest spot here. That guy's permanently dead. Oh good, now we can talk to what's-his-face.
Hasbin?
Maru asa. Maru asa.
Tamiayan?
Notelia. Maru asa. Maru asa.
That's one of the reasons you want to wait before going to Act 3. Buy everything, because you can farm, you know, this entire area over and over again. You'll still have the 3 enemies like that. It's much easier after the fact, or before Act 3, than otherwise. So we can get in here, now we can go to First Shrine. We can effectively open it up. And you can really go everywhere. I don't think anywhere else is restricted. But we're going to go to the Bellway. And we can fight the Bell Beast, and I'll show you what tool you should use for that. Not the hardest fight, but take a few tries, depending. So we're going to switch to the Vault Vessel, because this is like a very vertical boss.
Ada!
You'll see. You basically have to beat this boss before you can continue anywhere else. Oh! Oh! Get obliterated from the get-go, okay. That's fine. Just got stuck in a corner. Don't do that. A little better. Pretty much anytime they're above, use one of those things. Oops, missed. Just float. Try to avoid that. Double hit. Watch for the bells. Try to float. Watch for the bells. We're out of tools. Damn it. And we're good. So basically just use all your Vault Vessels, try to hit it a few times, and that's all it takes. Alright, second try.
Ada.
Okay. So now this is kind of like a fast travel from anywhere ability. More or less, you get you can warp back to the last bell that you were at. I don't know what you want to call it. Whatever these things are. For somewhere else, you can warp easy enough. So. All right, now we're gonna go to Bone Bottom. Talk to the shamans. They'll give us another quest. And Bone Bottom is more or less destroyed at this point.
Benny Frank.
Elo.
Vienta!
Sopmia samasa.
Hironare.
Oh, alelo!
Wenera.
Orala!
Megina Fora. Passfine.
Brataka!
Miofene.
Torota!
Yanara. Da Fenistra.
Okay, so we need to go to Deep Docks. Take the bell down. I do want to see if we get the flea quest yet, or if we have to wait until we finish this story quest.
Era!
Let's go to Bellheart to see what's up.
Falamamo.
Fadastama.
Pirante siava. Falamamo.
Benny Frank.
Optomandar.
Pasfin.
Optomandar.
Good, okay, so yeah, Dark Hearts. There's sort of like these void masses now everywhere. And, basically, if there's one in a given room, you should probably destroy it because it applies void to every enemy in the room. And it's very annoying. But you gotta take out, I think, 12 of them. There's a ton more, there's like 50 of them. Or over 40. One in just about every room. We'll see one in Deep Docks as we get down there. But you get one of the final mass shards from removing a dozen of them. I think the rest of the mass shards are just mini bosses, that kind of a thing. Not much else really happens, so. We do want to talk to the Forge sister, I think her name is.
Cadestre.
Forge daughter, okay.
Tamiayan. Wenera. Megina Fora.
So talk to both of them, he'll disappear, and then we can go down and find him. Unfortunately, there's really not a lot to the void. So that thing we just destroyed was one of the void masses, and if we go back in that room, nobody's going to be infected anymore, or have that. It's going to show you really quick. Instead of fighting everybody and dealing with all that nonsense, you'll see back to normal. Enemies are much tougher if they've got the void. They've got a lot of other abilities, and it's just kind of irritating, so... best to avoid it. And because we did this earlier, we kind of unlocked all the shortcuts. We can just run straight through. If you go up here, you should find what's-his-face. He gives you a key, and he says, yeah, just go ahead in. Just talk to him. Now down we go.
That's fine.
Right, so we are more or less stranded. Now we're in the void, or whatever the hell this is, so... There's really not too much down here. And it's also very linear. There's some just annoying enemies that we're gonna... We're not taking them out because, again, I'm not going for the Hunter's quest in this. It doesn't count towards 100%, and it's more trouble than it's worth, so... Be very careful of these things. Recommend just staying up like that. And then we're already at the end of this, so... We'll come back and do that corner later. Like right above us. Right where we fell, there is an item. There's an egg over there. Walk this way. Take this thing out. I want to say that there is something up here. I think it's just lore, though. Yeah. Nothing useful. Although that enemy we just took out, you do have to kill him like 10 times, so just wicked irritating. Hunter's Journal was so tedious. We're not doing it. Alright, got a bench, healed up, very good. Now the map. All good there. You can see it's not really a big area at all. Some platforming over here. That's about it, really.
Kadastana. Yanara. Da, Finistra. Buenera.
do your best. We're really aiming to get up to the top right, and I think we kind of have to go really all over the place here. Zigzag. Yeah, just some shards. Nothing too crazy. Use the needle in. And there's 2 items in here. One is the thing that's going to tell us our percentage complete, which is very useful. Let's say it's like maybe over to the right. Yeah, the far sight. There we go. We equip that at the Bellhard home, and then in our map and everywhere else. Pretty much it tells us, hey, you were missing this, and that's what you got to do. Does it tell us, like, everything else? What does that really do? Rune scroll depicting void given form. Oh, it just gives you the details for Hunter's Journal for void. Something like that. So, yeah, make sure you get that. I believe we need to go that way, but let's see what's over here. Nothing. Okay. Well, there's no point to that. Alright, now we're going to get a nice ability. Silksong. Going to get to find some more items and things like that that were previously unreachable. Whoa. Alright, we're good with everything in here. We got the only 2 items we care about. And I suppose if you miss anything, you could always come back later, towards the end of the game. So, we're done with all that. Boy, I should really equip the... I don't have the compass on, huh? How'd that happen? Oh, I guess these 2 got unequipped when, we started Act 3 for some reason. Okay. Let's make sure we equip that now. Let's see. Yeah, this thing's good. Druid's Eyes, kind of general must-have. Or good to have, I should say. Just let you regenerate silk faster. So, whenever you get hit. So we get all that sorted out. We look at the map. We're done with everything over here. We're done with everything over here. And up here. We need to use the new ability to kind of get up and hook around. And there's a little shortcut kind of. But there's a bit in here. We're going to find an egg. We need to get that. So let's just go back. On to Skadoon. So what I want to do is just float, go in here, go to the right. And we got the egg. We only have 2 more relics to find. And we're good on that front, though. I guess we can go down, just because it kind of loops around, but there's not anything. Back down. Back to the top. Alright, so now we just have to explore the rest of this. We basically make our way back exactly the way we came in, if we can. Do your best to stay above, so you don't have to deal with some of these monsters. This guy's unavoidable. You can bounce on the spikes, pogo on him. Alright, now we should be back right towards the beginning. Yeah, so we do want to go back there, but I want to say down here is some kind of shortcut. It's really not the most, like, useful thing, but yeah. You just come out here, and I can go up. Okay. I'll just complete it. Oops. Okay, now we can just go up. And bench over here. And that is the abyss. So we're done with the void, and we can get out of here. Next bit is a little challenging. A semi-annoying platforming puzzle. That I'm going to try to do as best I can. You do want to hit this spot because if you get hurt by anything, you'll respawn here. There's just not a lot of ground at all. I do recommend you've got the ability that gets you hooked to walls. It's kind of a necessity for this bit, so if you don't have that equipped, definitely do so. Yeah, see? Screwed it up already. The bell might be a good idea too. Molten bell or magma bell, whatever the hell that is. Yeah, that was pretty good. Take your time. Don't rush it. Keep jumping to avoid getting damage. Get over here, get some silk. Probably should heal. Ah, damn. Very tricky. Just didn't have enough height. Ah. Damn. I don't know. It's a little annoying because if you screw up anything, you get multiple hits. Take multiple damage. Pull down. Get the hell out of here. And make sure you dodge at the end there. Do not fall into lava. Ooh, okay, that wasn't too bad. First time I did that, I was like, what the hell? That took so many tries. But it's not too bad after you've done it at least once, so... Hopefully that helps you out. It is tricky. Okay, so now we can just get out of here. Yeah, let's just go up. And talk to them again.
Caspin? Cadestre.
So the other guy, he'll be back at the dive bell, just sort of repairing it. And when we need to go back down again in a little bit, you know, we can do so. Alright, so now get a few things. Get another memory locket. Okay, oh, the Pinterest quest. And we get Ecstasy of the End. That is the Fleetopia set of challenges where we should do it. That'll give us the final weapon upgrade, and we're going to need it because it's going to get very annoying. Very annoying otherwise. So we got the egg. We'll drop this off.
Megina Fora. Got the egg. Dough. Now the... I don't know what you call him. The blacksmith. He's gone. We'll find him in a few. Let's put the far side together. Yay. Alright, so let's see how diligent we are so far. Alright, so if we sit now, we'll see that we're missing a few things. A lot of this are like courier's quests that we gotta complete, all that jazz. These 4 at the end, but yeah, we only have 2 more relics, and we found all the cylinders, and we can get a few mementos, so we're actually doing pretty good. I want to say we're in a good spot for most of these, so yeah. That's great. Let me sit in the jacuzzi for a second there. Regen some silk. And then let's take a look at, yeah, percentage. We're at 94% already. So fantastic. Only 6% to go. Really not too much left. And then we're good. Oh. All right. Again, the goal is to get to 100. Beat the final boss in less than 30 hours, and I think we're definitely on track. I think it also expands the hunters thing. Yeah, so now it'll tell you, like, okay, we're missing certain things and how many times I got to defeat them for that to be added. And so, yeah, we're not doing that because that is annoying. It really takes forever. And there's no reason to do that until after you beat the final boss. Alright, go up there, we get a memory locket. Now we just need one more, and then we're done with memory lockets. There are 2 more items. One is in Whitehall, and the other is in High Halls. 2 more relics. I'm done with that. Let's just see. I don't think she sells anything else. I think we're done buying stuff. Yeah. All right. So we probably should just go back to Bone Bottom. Finish up the quest. They'll tell us what we got to do and say, okay, you got to get defeat these 3 bosses, kind of thing. But 94%, that's good to know. And I mean, most of those are just like the last quests and bosses. Really nothing else.
Benny Frank.
Menaso.
Tamiayan.
Orala.
Nesvia.
Gevig gero.
Hironare.
Jo Manel. Minoti Eskera.
Orala maminoso.
La surasa.
Ula Sosia.
Gafama.
Corocatello.
Torotano.
Miofene.
Meme.
Asso memido.
Orala.
All right, so we got to play that song for technically 4 bosses. There's a hidden 4th one, of course. There's a hidden one.
Mimido.
Aledara.
All right. So now we have the ability to rocket ourselves up. We're going to go get the final crest. This crest will be really useful for the flea games, so let's see if we can hammer those out. They're annoying, but gotta be done. And the Shaman's crest here is pretty cool, because it basically lets you shoot projectiles, which is awesome. But you can't really equip much. It's mostly like, you know, giving the architect crest. I guess we can talk to them. I think they're like, hey, you found a crest.
Not a miss.
Orala.
Like, the architect crest lets you bind 3 tools, 3 red tools, and this thing lets you bind 3 spells. So it's sort of like the mirror of that, but for abilities. And we got nothing over here, so let's just get out of here and go to the Putrid Wastes. Putrefied ducks. I don't know why I can never remember that correctly, but whatever. So let's look at this. I guess we can unlock a blue. And we'll just do... Yeah, Vault Vessel will make it super powerful. That's where this thing really shines. You know, so you could do... I don't know... Say this... Cross-stitch... Combined with the Vault Vessel and... You know, there's some other tools you can get to, like, regenerate silk. Like the weave light and things. It is a useful crest. But, we're going to hold off on equipping it until we get to the flea area. Oh god, void mosquitoes. So before we talk to anybody, I can see, does it really give you a choice? So before we do this, we're just going to go over here. Because we can get another quest. Get like... I don't know if it's the true ending or it's an additional scene. Tail end of the game, but you want to do these first. Okay, so you got to go run around and talk to the mushroom guy from the first game a whole bunch of times. And it gives you a list of hints as to where he is. Only one of them is kind of behind a tedious platforming bit, so... Alright, so now that we're here, we can equip the Shaman's Crest. Just because it will make it a little bit easier. So if we look at the scoreboard, basically what you have to do, you need to beat 30, 65, and 42. So 31, 66, 43. That's the goal.
Barishkava
Da, Fenestra.
Paravost Yanaga Moshke Manashka.
A lot of these are generally annoying. My tip for this is, like, try to hit them up and don't jump. And you want to hit them in the sequence that they come in. So you gotta prioritize, like, 1, 2, 1, 2. These guys fall faster. And you want to dash around. If you can't close the gap, you dash. Let's see. What's up, Ghost? How you doing? I will not be able to read anything you say until I finish this. We're at 17. This guy comes in quick. Dash. Dash. Okay. I see how the Shaman's Crest is pretty useful. Oh no, we missed one. Damn, I wasn't paying attention. Alright, just end it. You actually don't want it to continue on. As soon as you beat it, just end it. Don't keep it going, because I feel like if you do,
Barishkava.
later on Seth will, like, beat it even further. And that's not good. Alright, so that's one of them down. That's definitely an annoying one. I feel like he, like, doubles your score or something. It's crazy. Not fun. Alright, we'll try Dodge. Dodge is very tricky. Dodge, ugh. My least favorite games here. How you doing today, Ghost? Hope you're up to no good.
Pulling off.
Playing Hitman on your new phone there, right? Now, for this challenge, it's best to, like, move as little as possible. You really don't want to do too much. I do think it requires a little bit of luck. You know, it's sort of deceitfully tricky. Yeah. Not quite good enough. So I think we gotta get 66 for this. And it's challenging. You can walk to the sides when they're right above you like that. Oof. It's just... Oh, that helped me out, actually. Good. Oh, oh no, no. Oh. Usually it's like... just get nailed into oblivion. Hate this. I hate this challenge. And it's so much harder if you're trying to get the memento. If you want to get the Seth memento, it's like you have to get like 90. It's insane. Oh shit. Oh hey Jay, how you doing? Glad the Blasphemous walkthrough helped you out, man. Was it the Blasphemous 1 or Blasphemous 2 walkthrough? God damn it. Oh, back in the game. That was luck. Gonna woo everywhere. God damn it. Oh god. Oh my god. Shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, we did it, 67, okay. The first one. Cool, well I'm glad that helped. That's one of my first, like, video series. I think it's like 5 years old now. But, yeah, glad it still works. I know there's a bunch of them. Like, as they released updates to the game, I think I played through it again and again. I know there's a definitive walkthrough that I did at some point. Alright, 31, 66, 42. But yeah, I love Blasphemous, dude. I think Blasphemous is still one of my favorites. And all the DLC and everything, the way that they handled New Game Plus, it's just, it's clutch. Alright, we're gonna get 43 for this one. This is not as annoying as the dodge. But, But yeah, anyway, so this is... Once I'm done streaming 100% here, I'm going to break down all the streams and make a 100% guide for Silksong here. It's been a while since I've done a 100% guide. And I love this game. This is my third time through, I think. And there's so many things to memorize, which I kind of have fun with. Just like with Blasphemous also, my freaking button got stuck. I couldn't do it. I did some, not a walkthrough, but I did stream Hollow Knight a little bit. But yeah, so I don't think I'll go back and do that anytime soon, but yes, this will be considered the 100% commentary for Silksong at least. But you probably should do Hollow Knight first. It's not as long as Silksong here. Silksong is insane. This is like the first time through it might take you 50 hours. Like, it is nuts. I mean, Blasphemous you could beat in like 6. Like, it's not a really long game. Let's hope the buttons don't stick. Definitely need them to do what they gotta do. Jesus. Oh my god. Come on. Oh, jeez. What are we gonna do? It's 60 of these or something? 40? I think it's like 43, 44. Like, start floating a little bit. Come on. Got it. We got it. Oh my god. Says the man who sprints through it. Yeah. I know you can do that slide dash through all of Blasphemous. Schwink, just executing everything in your way. Alright, so we are good. We got the high score. That didn't take nearly as long as it took me the first 2,000 times. But before we do that, I want to change the crest. Go back to Wanderer, and we are going to equip... you want to equip the Magnetic Brooch, because it's going to be a ton of little rosaries to pick up here. Oh yeah, I mean that was... I couldn't tell you how... It was probably just like Death to Spikes or something too. I feel like most of the bosses are pretty easy. Maybe Chrysanta at the end. And then I mean the final boss you can cheese anyway. So it's really not a big deal. Look at this, boom. Alright, cool. So you get about 400 rosaries for that. We get the pale oil. Yeah, like, I don't know, Blasphemous is a special game. It's definitely unique. One of my favorite Metroidvanias. I mean, some of the bosses you're meant to cheese. Just the way they are.
Yanara.
Like the Wicker baby boss or whatever. Can cheese that one. Can cheese the final boss. That's sort of how it is. Alright, so we got Pinterest home, yep. Asking of the Age, Dark Hearts. Okay. Let's just add enough of this. Get the compass back on. Boom. Alright, so now we can just use the up needle in, so we can just warp back to the fast travel spot. Yeah, I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad that those walkthroughs are still valid. Still helping people out even after... Yeah, I think Blasphemous came out like 2019. It's been a while. Oh, I love Silksong. I'm a big fan. I mean, to me, you know, the same way that I approach Blasphemous and trying to find a optimal path, like that there is a preferred way to get through it if you know the right way to go. Same thing here. Normally this has about 50 other things you need to memorize, locations and everything else, so it is tricky. But alright, so we got that done. So now we can go find the... Let's go find the... What's-his-face here? The blacksmith. Yeah, AAA is pretty terrible. I feel like indie is where it's at. I mean, 3 guys made this game, and it crashed the Steam store, PlayStation store, Xbox store. Everybody wanted it, you know. This kind of goes to show you that AAA is on its last legs. Like, nobody really wants to pay $80 for a 10-hour game. And it's not about graphics. Nobody really cares about Unreal Engine 5. Not to mention, like, economically, it's getting more and more difficult to keep up with anything. You know, stupid AI bubble, you know, GPU prices are through the roof. You're not really getting anything more out of these graphics cards, right? Like, yeah, 20 years ago, every new series would be a huge leap in technology. Now it's like, you know, now they're just basically doing, oops. You know, rendering fake frames and stuff. It's like, okay. Get the hell out of here. Frame generation, all that stuff. It's like, okay. I don't know, it just seems like a... It's not a scam, but it's just like they've pushed this as far as it's going to go. The graphics are not really going to get any better. It's like, how many times are you going to play Cyberpunk, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. They're chasing the dragon. It's just hype. It's just BS. Doesn't really mean anything. It's not useful. Meanwhile, hand-drawn stuff, huge resurgence. People want to see art and not AI slop. You know, it's like... You know, it's on all fronts, too. Whereas people don't want to see AI slop in music. Nobody wants to see an AI-generated album cover. Right? Gross. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm working on a new album. Mixing's basically done, and, you know, we found some great artwork from the 70s. It's like a Dutch artist that, for whatever reason, has never really been featured in any album covers. You know, he's been dead a long time and had to go through, like, a Dutch copyright office trying to just get a license. So we can use it as an album cover and all this stuff. And it's like, I would rather go through all the hoops to do that than... ever use AI-generated art. You know what I mean? Like, no. Real art all the way. And that's, you know, proof is here. There's no AI in this game. Alright, so now we're going to do the final weapon upgrade, which is necessary. That's why we did all the stupid flea games. So we get all this. Yeah, and the album's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's the best sounding thing we've ever done. It's just fantastic, so. You gotta go all in. And never use AI. Don't use AI for anything. Don't use it to write your papers or do with your language, right? Just tool with certain uses, but man, most of the time it's trash. It probably was. I think most of these AAA games are going to be using AI because they can't meet the timelines without, you know, generating code and assets and everything else that are just going to be garbage. All right, so now we got that done. That's huge. What do we have for quests? Fatal Resolve, Passing of the Age, Dark Hearts. Shadow Princess's home on the far edge of the blasted steps and accept her challenge. Yeah, we could do that. Now we're fully upgraded. So there's a few bosses we can do. We kind of bounce around now. Maybe go to Songgrove, whatever the hell it is. Check their mission board, see what we got. Let's do some more questing. Yeah, the Sora stuff is kind of insane. Because it's like, you know, for a lot of reasons. Alright, so how do they can just do whatever they want? There's no copyright law, you know? You've got, like, where we go, Graham Belly, SpongeBob, and all these other characters getting arrested. And while it's like, yeah, it's kind of amusing. And it's insane how accurate it is. Like, the voice, everything sounds good. It's wild in that regard. But it's like, how come they can do all this? Right? Like, they could just blatantly steal copyright. And that's okay, because they're AI companies. Like, what? They just break the law. They're so powerful that it doesn't matter. All that matters is this rush to build some god. You know, it's like, alright, yeah, AGI. I'm sure you're going to reach AGI. Pain, misery, and anguish. Okay, cool. So now I got the Trobio. Just waiting for that one.
Benny Frank.
Also talk to everybody.
llamará.
Yeah, I mean, everything's just crazy. Everything is just in an insane state right now. Well, it's like sometimes you just gotta do a little bit of escapism because you're gonna lose your mind, I think, if you try to focus on just where everything is at or headed. Is this better than Hollow Knight? Yeah. This is like significantly better than Hollow Knight. Far and away. It's longer than Hollow Knight. It's got more versatility. The movement is better. Just all kinds of things that make it more fluid. Better animation, better everything, right? I recommend it. It's totally worth $20. Like, to me, this is like a Game of the Year thing, because I don't know how the hell you're going to possibly do better. I mean, I'm just over like 15, 16 hours in this one. The goal is to get 100% completion in under 30 for the achievement. I think we can probably do it in 25 or less. That's my goal. Probably even in 20. Alright, so we need to do some boss fights. So let's do Pain or Fatal Resolve. That's a good one. So we're gonna go to the Blasted Steps. I mean, I think total across like 3 playthroughs, I'm probably at like 130 hours. Like, I just want to keep playing it. I love memorizing where everything is and thinking about optimal routes and things like that. That's what I want from a game. I want, like, kind of longevity. I don't think anything's going to come close. I'm not going to have any other game that I put that much time into. Alright, that's another Void Mass done. Very good. Yeah, and we can just randomly come across these. There's one just about everywhere. First, we gotta go and find the seamstress's hut. And whiff that. Yeah, so we go in here, and she's gonna have a note. I have departed to scale Farloom's frigid mount. If any bug exists brave enough to match my pin's fatal resolve, then climb and face me on its stormward side. Done with that. Let's float back here. Yeah, I mean, the boss fights, everything about this game is pretty clutch. And after I beat it a second time, I was like, yeah, this is as good as it's gonna get. I don't know how anything can really top it. You know, it hits that perfect, perfect blend. You know, like there's some Soul-like aspects to it, the Metroidvania aspect to it. And I mean, the only other Soul-like that was really good this year was that first Berserker. I like that a lot. That was fun. It's not too hard. That's what I'm trying to demystify in this playthrough. I want to use the tax, actually. Let's get the tax on here. Because she does do this boss coming up. She's going to do a lot of, like... She floats in the air a bit, but she will go on the ground, so... Tax will be good for that. Basically, people say it's hard because everybody tried doing the same thing. There's some areas you have access to early on, which you probably don't need to go to and waste a lot of time. And in that sense, it's very much like a Souls-like. You know, like, you know, you can just level up and not have to keep banging your head against a wall. Now it's like, go somewhere else, go do something else to improve your character. While there's no leveling in this game, you can find tools, you can find upgrades, weapon upgrades, stuff like that to do more damage. So even if you have access to certain areas early on, you probably should save them for later. And a lot of people just made this assumption that, oh, I have access to it, so I should do it now. And that was not a correct assumption. Oh yeah. And a bench. Very good. Oh, movement is exquisite. It's like probably the best, most fluid Metroidvania. Once you figure it out, it just, it's glorious. Like, it just clicks. You're like, yeah. It's like, this is good. So, I mean, for me, they hit every expectation. This fight's not craziest thing, but not a huge amount of opportunities to do damage. You gotta watch out for some of this stuff. Okay, the attacks are a good idea. They'll do some damage. Try to get behind her when she does the blink. Or just avoid the X. You want to bait her into doing that. I should go right over all attacks. Yep, good. Come on. Oh. Yeah, it's just slightly annoying because she doesn't really... doesn't have a ton of opportunities for damage there. Oh. Luck it out. Oh no, she got me. She only had a few hits left too. Very annoying. But we can do it. Just gotta do better. Gotta avoid those big slashes. If I could have done that, wouldn't have had any problem. Let's see what. It's up again. Yeah, good until it wasn't. That's how it goes. Thanks to the beauty of video editing, I can edit out all my mistakes. So when I actually compile this video, all the bosses will be defeated first try. It'll look that way at least. Oh, she got me. Come on. Oh, that jump. That was good. Oh, she did it again. Was not expecting that. Whoa, whoa. Just fell out of bounds. Can't see what she's doing. That was close. Gotcha. Come on. That's good. Oh, damn. Oh. Ooh, getting close. Wow. That thing's coming through in a pinch. Come on. So few opportunities to do damage. Meanwhile, there's several. Oh! Come on. Nice. Okay. Not too bad. Oh, that was good. Yeah, second try. Yeah, so she gives us the pin badge. Now we have an even number of blue tools. That's the only remaining one, really. We do get, when we fight Trobio a second time, we'll get another upgrade for this. But that's it. So this is the whole list of tools here. Yeehaw. So while we're here, we can talk to her again. She's going to say there's something in the middle of the mountain. We're going to go grab that too. So let's go back to the bench that was down there, just because we're dying. I'm actually going to switch tools because we don't need the tax anymore. switch over to the Volt Vessel again. I just love that thing. Alright, so what we're going to do now, we have to make our way over to here. There is a secret thing here. We're going to get another mass shard, which we're going to need. And we'll be all set. Oh, you got to go to work on a Sunday. Rough, dude. But thanks for swinging by, man. I'm glad the Blasphemous videos helped you out, those walkthroughs. Now you have to play through a second one. And then once I'm done editing this one, Silksong. But yeah, thanks for swinging around, man. I try to stream as much as I can. And yeah, appreciate that. So we gotta get all the way to the left. Go fight this machine. That was easy. Yeah, so it is right here, I want to say. Just double check. Yes. Go up. Go to the left first, just because you can get a record. It's just for the Materium. And you can go through here. This bit is either going to be... Yeah, take it easy, dude. Appreciate that. Like I said, catch you in the next one. This is either going to be really easy or terrible. It's sort of in a... There's really no in between with this. How do we do this? There we go. Alright, that's the first of the 4 shards. The final 4. Heal up. I don't think we can summon anything just yet. It's gotta be a little bit careful getting out of here. And down we go. Let's try getting to the next screen. I think we can summon the bell things from there. This needs to be like the ground, not a structure. Nice. Well, success. Okay, well, what can we do now? What do we have for tasks? We got pain, anguish, and misery. So we got Trobio. I think that is the last secondary fight. And then passing of the age, dark hearts. Guess we can get some of this done. Try to remember off the top of my head where all these things are. Now 2 are in Bone Bottom. Let's kind of go and do that. Yeah, this could be good. Let's kind of do this quick. And just play the needle in. You'll get him to come up. Wait till he kind of does that little bonk, and you can talk to him.
Til mig igen. The second location's just right here. Where the hell did they go? Just rocketed away. Pass fine.
You know, I say we got another one in far fields, like way off to the right. Go take a look for that. Let's get all the silk. I'll help him out.
Chishin! Ha ha ha! Dochin nata scriba.
Da, fenestra.
Ah, samia samasa. Ah, solamir. Ah, solamir.
Yeah, exhausted dialogue. I'm gonna say you gotta find him once or twice. And that becomes another fight you gotta do. Another mushroom. Of tower spinning near surgeon spurned. Cage of one who raged against the silken lie. Fell heart of frost who soars on high. Past cradle's peak. Last test of fitness. Up spinning near the surgeon spurned. Or if these have to be done in order. I know there's one in the slab. I'm trying to remember where is the other one. Just racking my brain here. I'm gonna go this way. Go down. Yep, over here. You know, I'm curious if you just go to any of these and they're valid. The order doesn't matter. Ah, you have to do them in order. Interesting, okay. It's good to know. They can't help me from here. Alright, so up towers spinning near Surgeon's Burned. Where could that be? Where is another... I don't know. I'm going to look this up really quick, just because it only take a second. Let's see. Silksong, mushroom quest. Okay. Oh, he's up in, yeah, okay. He's up in Greymore. Do Greymore, then we do the slab. Okay, all right, I got it. I got it. Took 1 second. Okay, let's go to Greymore. That's right, he's up in like the Wisp Thicket entrance. Oh.
Zanzibar! Ah, solamente. Ah, Osim. Ah, Osim.
That's probably what it's going to take to get final fight with him. Oh crap, I forgot about this. Damn it. Okay, at least one of them's down. That was annoying. There's like no real reason for that either. It's just to block you from getting anywhere into Greymore for some reason. Even though by this point, there's not much of a reason left to go here at all. Alright, so we're gonna go up this way. Oh, there is a thing in here that we can destroy. Okay. First do this.
Buenaira.
That is interesting. You have to do this in order. So that's the slab, then it's Mount Faber, we go all the way to the top again, and then we gotta do the last insane platforming section. Let's go into another room where we should hopefully be able to use this. Yep. Okay, now we can go to the slab. And around we go. Whoop, nothing here. Gotta go to the right. This way. Here he is. Alright. Save a few seconds getting back. I mean, I guess if we had done this quest up to that point, we could have saved a little time after we fought Pin lady. Pinstress. And just continue to go up the mountain, but it really, I mean, it's not that bad. Come on. Like, by this time, you've done this 400 times. It's no longer stressful. Yeah, I'll save here. Just regenerate silk because all the hook shots and everything just cost silk, so. Alright, and we're basically done. Just gonna float down here. Okay, just the last bit above the cradle. Again, pretty easy to get up there. Not bad at all. I guess we could just do this right away. Finish this quest up. Do the last horrible platforming challenge. Because then it's just all... well, not much. Just all some bosses. There is some more exploration we gotta do, but it's really not that big of a deal. It's more in like Hunter's March. Gotta go through Hunter's March again because of course we do. And there's a new area, which is kind of neat.
One
It's somewhere... Where the hell is this thing? It's like... here? Yep. That's it exactly. Now you gotta get back up the way you came. The very beginning of Act 3. That was a perfect shot. Ah, nuts. Hold here. There we go. Somewhere like right over here-ish. Boy, I'm dead on today. Damn. It's kind of funny. And it's like around here, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, you can't open up another pathway, unfortunately. I want to say it's like right next to this spike. Yep. Might as well get this final ability. Which I never really found to be that great. It's cool, but I don't know. A bit underwhelming. But hey, that is another ability. 98% now. Yeah, it's like right here. Right where the middle of the silk webs. There we go. This place is not great. There's a lot of these with like spiders everywhere. Do your best to get rid of them before you're really gonna jump up. Ugh, I'm doing terrible here. But you can use them to regenerate silk, so might as well. And very annoying. Ugh. Not what I wanted to do. Some of the platforming... a little annoying. There we go. Fortunately, there is a bench up ahead. Getting close. I definitely generate silk. I'd say swap out the power. You don't really need this thing. Like ever. Not necessary. Okay, here we go with the worst, most difficult platforming part in the whole game. We'll see how well we can do it. Too high. These things are annoying, but you can more or less farm them for silk if you need to. Ah, made a critical error there. Don't waste your double jump. Ah, crapola. Too high. Damn it. There we go. Yeah, regen silk when you can. Might as well. Oh, come on. Definitely use the... We just had this thing equipped all the time. There's really no reason to take off the grip. It's probably one of the most useful things in the entire game. What? What? I was looking the other way. Yeah, so just use those things to get more silk. This thing is so absurdly precise. Yeah, generate that silk. Can I just wait for 3? I'm gonna go up to the right. Up to the left.
Yanara. Cadestre. Pasvin?
Şafedekna.
Oh, hello,
Pathfind?
Oh, Fayoma! Namina! Oh, Pinocero! Oh, hello, Tot. Namak Mela! Yoma. Hola, Socia. Oh, Fayoma. Oh, Pinocero. Terra Name. Famia! Simelo! Oh, hello, Tot. Fayoma. Hola, Sosia. Oh, Masakera. Famia. Simero. Oh, hello, Tut. Oh, Kandora. Fayoma. Apakuro Endio.